is this happening?
Don't know, but the good news is we're live. Probably.
Oh, good. Hold on. All right. Well, if I don't hear what you say for a second or two, sorry. It's because my headphones are disconnected.
It's fine. It really only matters if the volume's okay. How do I watch this?
This also, I know I've said this before, but I easily think this could be the shortest episode we ever did.
Hmm.
I don't have the time.
What?
Say. And I barely have a page of notes.
Cool. I have notes for this, but they're bad and not important. Say something.
I want to go to the room. That's what my takeaway from these. I want to go to
Yeah, you're still quiet. Why are you still so fucking quiet? Okay, say one more thing, please.
I'm super excited to talk about these great movies that you made me watch.
Okay, we're close enough. I think I'm probably still louder than you, but fuck it, I don't care anymore. So hey, welcome to where this is a five. It's not a five bagger. It's a third in the round.
Nope.
Where we both watched the same three movies. In this case, the first in what I'm calling the Dan Brown trio. By the way, if you want to know a very good author named Dan Brown, you should look up this man, who is Daniel James Brown. Hit me!
Yeah.
Author of The Boys in the Boat. He is another
Good
Dan
book.
Brown. But that's not unfortunately that's not the Brown Dan we're talking about today.
Man, I would so much rather talk about that book than these three movies.
I'm gonna say first of all, I think you dislike these movies a lot more than I did. I don't have a problem with these movies. I don't think they're good. And besides the last movie in the series, I thought the other two were okay. The third movie, so the first movie in the series is the Da Vinci Code, followed by the prequel Angels and Demons, and then the final movie Inferno, which
Well,
I think Inferno was bad.
Is Angels and Demons a prequel according to the movies?
I don't know, but okay, in the book series, I
The
think there are
books
like
Angels and Demons is first.
I think there are like 5 or 6 books in the book series. These
Yeah,
are
there's
the
more than these three. I think there's 4 or 5.
Robert Langdon series, and Robert Langdon is a
He's Sherlock Holmes, basically.
except he's garbage. And okay, so also okay, all right. I did not have as big of a problem with these movies as you did, it seems, but also I think these movies would have been better without Tom Hanks, for sure.
I don't think he's very good in
I just
any
he's
of the three.
he's the wrong person for these movies.
I read the books before I watched the movies, and he was not what I pictured in my. Well, okay, I did not read Inferno. I read Da Vinci Code and Angels and Demons before I saw the movies, and he was not who I pictured in my mind
Hmm.
when I was reading the books. Like I don't, I don't know who I had really. If I had to pick another actor, I don't know who I would pick, but
Benedict
I don't.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict
That's
Cumberbatch.
not his name, but I
Bendable
I can't correct you because I don't know what his name is. It's
Bendable
something like that.
Cumberbatch.
That's not it. But yeah, I
Uh,
would not have picked Tom Hanks.
no, absolutely
Uh,
not. I think he's a terrible choice for this character. And I'm a Tom Hanks fan. I like Tom Hanks.
yeah, me
Sure.
too. I like Tom Hanks, but
But yeah, he is
he's
awful as this character.
he's not good in this. It doesn't work to me.
Nope. I mean, so the point is, he's supposed to be. It's not like Indiana Jones. Like Indiana Jones is like almost superhuman in some situations and stuff like that. And like Robert Langdon is not supposed to be. He's supposed to be some schlub, and
Yeah,
but and like Tom Hanks is kind of that in reality, but he just I don't know. Nothing about any of these movies works. Nothing.
I totally agree. One of my notes says that the the story and like the action and
Uh
all
huh.
of like the like descriptions of the art and stuff that all works when you're
Yeah.
reading a book. It does not work in a movie form at all.
Yeah. Sure.
It's pretty impressive how badly it translates to movie.
Hmm.
Because like in the book, like they're I don't think they're very good books, but they're
Page
page
turners.
turners. Like
Yeah.
they're yeah, like they're really like you you want to keep reading because you want to know what happens next.
Hmm.
But like if you take even a second to think about it and step back, you're like, this is ridiculous.
And for the first time ever, this is actually the first movie in this series is a book I've actually read. I read this book. Apparently, I was doing a little research while I was watching the movies or whatever. I read the Da Vinci Code like 2 or 3 years after it came out. I guess I was not on the first wave of fame
when
of that movie.
when did the movie come out? I didn't I don't have that up,
The
but
movie, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Who cares? I read it a couple. I read the book before I saw the movie, but I read the book a couple of years after it was a bestseller.
Da Vinci Code was 2006.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely read it before
Da Vinci Code, the book, right?
that.
Oh, the movie.
The
Oh,
movie was 2006. I read the book before 2006 for sure.
oh,
Angels
yeah.
and Demons. I think I read Da Vinci Code and then I read Angels and after watching Inferno, I decided that I was not gonna read Inferno before we did this
Mm.
because we'll get there. But Inferno is a fucking terrible movie.
Inferno is very bad.
It's easily the worst of these three movies.
Which of the
But
three would you say is your favorite?
I think the first one, the Da Vinci Code, I think is the best.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, yeah, I think it makes the most sense, like
Mm-hmm.
story wise. But yeah, like I feel like they get more and more stupid and ridiculous as you go.
Yeah, I
But
agree.
yeah, so I think the Da Vinci Code is the best of the three.
Yeah, I agree as well. I thought the second movie was okay. I didn't really like. I mean, the bad guy. You know.
Yeah, I mean the
Uh,
second. I mean, you want to move on to the second. Right? Not that we really are talking about any of them
we are
individually,
not going
but
linearly.
yeah, the second one. the the
It
whole
starts
just
it
like
starts with absolute absurdity. Antimatter. I mean,
well, yeah, yeah, it
come
starts
on.
with it starts with Ewan McGregor, which I didn't know was in the movie until I pushed play.
uh,
So my first note says, "Holy shit, Ewan McGregor's in this."
mhm.
I wasn't expecting that, and I also had totally forgotten the story. So like when the
Sure.
twist at the end comes, I was like, "Oh wow, yeah, that's right. Forgot
Mhm.
about that." But yeah, antimatter or what? No, the God particle. Is that what they keep
Yeah,
calling
sure. I
it?
mean, it's ripped from the headlines. It's all about the Large Hadron Collider, right?
Sure. Yeah, I
And
don't. I don't.
which is a real thing where they discovered
Yes,
the guard particle,
the
God
garden
particle.
particle.
Yeah. So there's that, but it's like, and I mean, I was like, as soon as they started to go into that, I was like, oh shit, it's the God particle. Oh my God, he wrote a whole book around this idea, and I was like, oh no, from the beginning. But also the fact that it's antimatter is going to destroy the whole Vatican, and I was just like, the whole plot is insane. Like the Da Vinci Code
I,
is actually fun.
yes, I agree.
This is ludicrous, and like the whole ending part where he like fucking takes up a helicopter and all this stuff. I'm not gonna go into details because if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's terrible, but go ahead and watch it. But like that whole section of him skydiving back down and all that, it's just ludicrous. The whole
In
thing,
in
soup to
in
nuts,
my
is ludicrous.
in my notes, right after the helicopter part,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I, in my notes it says, "I agree, Tom Hanks." Oh my God,
Uh
it's just like this is so stupid. Which also, in all three movies, at one point, I have a note that says, "This is fucking stupid."
huh. uh
Also, in the first one and the second one, I have extremely similar notes that say, "The movie's over. Why are there still 30 minutes left?" Or, "Why this is over. There's 25 more minutes. How is that possible?"
hmm One thing I want to bring up, if anybody hasn't seen it, so in this movie, there's a guy named Silas, who is basically a weird albino, self-flagellating dude, right?
Well, that was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, sorry. Yeah, I meant the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So if you haven't seen the Netflix series Manhunt, about Ted Kaczynski, he plays Ted Kaczynski in that movie, or that
What?
movie
That's the
series.
same guy?
That's the same guy.
I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah,
Really?
I was shocked.
Huh.
Yeah. So a couple of things from this movie carrying over.
Wow.
I had a couple of ideas watching this movie. We didn't. So I was disappointed. We didn't ever see Lay, Sir Ian
Oh,
Kellner, Kellen,
again, we are
McKellen, McKellen,
nailing the British names. That is definitely not. Well, no, is it
Ian McKellen.
McKellum?
Sure. I'm surprised we didn't get to see any more of him in Angels and Demons.
Uh huh.
So like, there's some stuff that is uh, produced or banked on in the Da Vinci Code that is not paid off in Angels and Demons, which I'm just curious, as an expert who has read both of the books, you might be able to speak more to this, but we didn't get any more of him. But also in the Da Vinci Code, Robert Langdon has a specific fear of tight spaces which is
Yeah.
explained as he fell into a well as a kid, right?
Mhm.
It's never ever brought up again in any of the
No,
other movies.
never.
He,
Never even a mention of it.
in the second movie, he's fucking totally cool with going in an elevator into the Vatican archives or whatever it's called, and it's
Oh yeah,
like
he's psyched about it.
there's never ever ever any other mention about anything from that first movie. It's wild.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of. I mean, so like, yeah, Angels and Demons was written before the Da Vinci Code,
Yes, in
but
reality, yes.
in the movies,
Hmm.
they mention his his encounters with the Vatican or like with the church or something. So like they imply that the Da Vinci Code happened before Angels and Demons in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
At some point they talk about that. So the movies are a different order than the books.
Hmm.
So I'm
Sure.
guessing maybe the Ian McKellen character just was not. I can't remember, but maybe he was just not in Angels and Demons at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah,
So
I like I said, I read the Da Vinci Code, but also that was 15 plus years ago.
oh yeah, same.
I don't
It was a
remember
long
anything
time
about it.
ago. Yeah, I read both of these quite a while ago, and
Hmm.
like I said, I completely forgot the twist
Mm.
about the priest or the Ewan McGregor character being the bad guy at the end.
Sure. Oh, spoilers! Spoilers!
Yeah, it's fun.
Uh, what's his name? Uh,
Oh, I
no,
could
no,
not possibly name a character
no.
besides
It's
Robert Langdon.
no. I'm trying to think of Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's
Oh,
Obi-Wan,
okay.
isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. You might
Yes.
know
Yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
better as Obi-Wan Kenobi in the prequels. Speaking of prequels, yep.
Uh,
So that's yep. I
I'm
think.
in this movie, the second I didn't notice it so much in the first one. It definitely happens in Da Vinci Code, but it's
Mhm.
way more pronounced in this one, the second one, Angels and Demons. That they over explain like all of like their thought process when they're looking at art.
Mhm.
It's just so weird. Like it's another one of those things that just like works in the book and just does not work in the movie. Like,
How did you feel about Sir Ian McKellen's explanation of the Last Supper painting in the Da Vinci Code? How'd that grab
it's stupid. It's stupid in the book, and it's
you?
also stupid in the movie. It's like I mean, like I vaguely remember the like the V like feminine
Sure.
masculine thing throughout
Penis,
that
penis and
book.
vagina.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
Uh huh.
Like I I haven't checked, but the word stupid has to be written in my notes like 20 to 30 times. Because it's just
That's a lot. I took an incredibly small amount of notes for these three movies.
mm, well, we've talked about the first two, and now we should talk about the third one. And you're gonna have to take it away because I can barely remember it. I just could not watch keep my attention and watch the movie. I watched a bunch of like trailers to try and like I was like barely remember this movie. I should watch
Mhm.
some trailers to see like if I was like I don't remember any of this.
Yeah, so okay, I can go ahead and read all of my notes for this movie if you would like.
My first
Uh,
note says, "Wonder if my hospital door was bulletproof."
well, see, hospital doors don't have locks on them.
No, mine didn't.
That's where we should have known it was going. It was weird from the beginning. My notes for Inferno. It's the least amount of notes I've ever taken for any movie we've ever watched on this channel,
Oh
for
wow,
sure.
really?
I said only opened this up 27 minutes into this movie to say, "Oh boy, we've got a conspiracy guy here." That was my first note.
Uh-huh.
And then, oh God, this is all hitting too close to home.
Sure. Okay.
And then, okay, are we up to 3 bad guy groups? It was very, everybody is a bad guy. There's all kinds of people coming after the, the thing.
Hmm.
And then, oh man, what a twist. And then my final note is, that was sarcastic, by the way.
Hmm.
And then the final note is, the amount of new characters that we're supposed to care about is crazy. So that is all of the notes I have for Inferno, which I'm going to say is the weakest movie of this trilogy by far. It is a bad movie with almost no no redeemable qualities.
No, like there's no like it's not even like fun,
Nope,
like bad fun. Like it's just awful.
it's just bad.
It's so boring
Yep,
the entire time.
yep.
Like it totally feels like Tom Hanks was just like, hey, well, I guess I get to hang out in these exotic cities for
Mm.
a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it is a bad
So,
movie.
like it's so bad.
The story's bad. Everything about it's bad.
Yeah, the whole
I
yeah,
I think
it's just bad.
if I'm gonna rank the movies, I think Da Vinci Code. Da Vinci Code is fun. It's a fun watch. It's not a
Yep,
great movie, but it's a fun
I
watch.
agree.
I think
Yep.
Angels and Demons is about 50% a decent romp, and then 50% very heavy-handed garbage, and then I
Yeah,
think Inferno is just top to bottom bad.
I would agree. Yeah, Da Vinci Code is fun, worth watching. Angels and Demons gets too far up its own butt
Mhm.
and just
And I think a lot of the side characters or like anti characters, the people that play off of Robert Langdon or Tom Hanks or whatever, in the first movie are all pretty good. Like the French police officers
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
and even Sir Imran, and all of this stuff. All the people that are out there, you know, for him to work with are all
yeah.
a
Mhm.
lot better than any other. Like even like what you said. God, I've already forgotten his fucking name.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes, Obi-Wan Kenobi is like he's just
God damn it, what is his actual name? Uh,
uh,
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan
God,
McGregor.
Ewan
It's just
McGregor.
he's so self. Uh, what's a good word? Not important. Self. Oh shit. He feels very.
He's just better in every other movie I've ever seen him
He's a great actor. I like him, sure, but
in.
like
He's not
the
very good in this movie.
but the character itself is he's just so like not self important. I don't even know what the word is I'm looking for. He's just like he feels like he has a gravitas about him.
Are you trying
Like
to say like self-righteous?
no,
No,
like
pious.
like like a sure. I mean, that's a good word, but like his character himself feels like he's so not self-important. Dude, I can't even come up with the word. It's just like he feels out of place.
Hmm.
Like
Self-aggrandizing. Is that
no,
no?
it's like even like the people around him are feel more in world than he does. He feels like he's not. Yeah, he's not like.
I know what you mean. I don't have the word for it either, but yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
feels like
feels
he's in a different movie.
incredibly. Yeah, he feels so incredibly out of place. It's ridiculous.
Actually, you know what? I maybe this won't make sense, but it feels like everyone else is in a movie and
Uh,
he is in a stage play
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
same like, but
Yep.
they're all working together.
Right.
But it's not working because
Yeah.
one of them is in a different place. Like
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
it's weird. Like yeah, his performance is really weird.
Yep. Like
It's yeah.
like I don't I don't know how to describe it. That is a pretty good description, but it feels like he's in a movie where everybody's in the movie and like there's a spotlight on him,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it's
I
just he feels so out of place. It's ridiculous.
it's weird. It's really weird.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so in addition, I watched the two National Treasure movies because
Oh, that's right. I did
oftentimes
not.
these movies are compared to National Treasure and also compared to Indiana Jones.
I've never
Uh,
actually seen any of the National Treasure movies, so I'm
I
curious
I saw
what
the
you think.
first one before, and I might have seen the second one. They are
Those are
also
the Nicolas Cage, right? Is that
yeah, correct.
okay?
Those are
Yeah,
also not great movies.
I'm shocked.
Shit.
I did say
Uh,
Nicolas Cage.
sure. And Nicolas Cage he's good in some stuff.
Uh-huh.
National Treasure movies.
Are they more ridiculous than the
Yes. On yes.
the Robert
They are
Langdon movies?
yes. Absolutely. They
Uh,
are more silly. Like there's comic relief characters, in those movies.
that actually, yes, I was going. I wanted to bring this up before. I'm glad you said comic relief. There's nothing funny in any of these. Like, there's no
Mhm.
comedy to them at all.
Yeah.
Like, I think there are parts that are supposed to be funny, but they just fall so flat. It's not funny.
hmm
But like, yeah, I was surprised
Like one of
that
like
there were not more.
if you look at the Da Vinci Code, like one of probably the biggest played for comic effect moments is when Sarah McLachlan and Tom Hanks are going back and forth about the painting, and like
Uh,
he's like, "Oh, and then what would this be?" And he would like come
uh,
back with a little snarky comment, but like other than that, there's like almost no comedy in any of them.
yeah, no, like the second two, I don't remember
Yeah,
anything even remotely comical about.
but in National Treasure, there is specifically a character that is very comedy forward. I mean, not like to an annoying degree or anything like that. Not like a side character in a Disney movie or anything like that. But yeah, there's definitely comedic stuff happening. So I wouldn't say either of those movies is good for sure.
The
Uh,
National Treasure.
right.
Gotcha.
Um, but I also would never recommend anybody to watch either of them.
Uh,
But they're not. Neither one of them is as bad as Inferno.
sure. That's
But if you want treasure chasing movies, fucking Indiana Jones, go for it. That's where you
mm-hmm,
want. That's where you want your bones. It's got great comedy. It's got great action. It's got
mm-hmm.
great performances all around.
I know people don't seem to like Temple of Doom. I haven't seen it in a while,
Temple of
but I
Doom's great.
remember really liking them. I like all of the Indiana Jones movies.
Even the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I've only seen that one the one time, but I
Me
did
too.
not hate it as much as everybody
I did not
seemed to
enjoy
hate
it.
it.
It
I
was
thought
it was crazy.
that was fine. I
I
didn't like
love.
what's the young Indiana Jones guy? What's his name?
Uh,
He was kind of
he's like,
annoying. I find him annoying all the time in everything he's
yeah,
in.
he was in one of the or
What is
some of
that
the
guy's name?
Transformers movies,
Yes, yeah, the Transformers guy.
and he had a rat tail for a while.
Did he? Wow, that's
His name's not Noah.
choice. I don't know. I can't remember
His name
that guy. It's that guy.
is. I if you ever watched the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles on TV, I think it was on Fox like a million years ago. That was pretty good. Did you ever see that?
No, I know it existed, but no, I don't think I've ever actually
I want to
seen
say
it.
that not Christian Slater.
God, we are so good with actors' names.
It was River Phoenix. River Phoenix. I believe played the young Indiana Jones
In the TV show,
in the
he
TV
was in
show.
the movie.
Oh shit, you're right. Fuck. Wait,
He was
was there? Wait, I might be thinking of something else. There was another show? Yeah. Wait.
in the third Indiana Jones on the
Yes.
train.
Yes. He was River Phoenix.
That's
I
River Phoenix.
I was thinking of a TV
But was
show.
he? But no, there was a TV show. You're right. But
But
I don't know who the fuck was
no,
in
I think it was like the Briscoe Kid or something, wasn't it? There was like
it. The Briscoe. Who the hell is the Briscoe?
uh, Young Indiana
Are you
Jones
talking
Chronicles.
about?
Wait, no, you're right. Okay, I was right. You're right. We're right. We're both right. The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles is an American television series aired on ABC for a year.
That have River Phoenix and the Briscoe Kid.
Sean Patrick Flannery. No, you're right. I was right. River Phoenix was in the movie, though. You're right. We're both right. But yeah, I think the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles was pretty good. Maybe
I like I said, I didn't. I know it existed. I did not watch
I saw
it.
some
I
episodes.
would not be surprised if it was better than the last two movies. I think Da Vinci Code is a movie worth seeing, and I would
Sure.
recommend the two books. Like they're good. They're
Wait, which two books?
the Angels and Demons and Da Vinci Code. I didn't read Inferno. I was going to, and then I watched Inferno, and I was like, nope, not gonna bother to read this. I hated this movie so much. There's no way that I'm gonna read this book.
But yeah, Indiana Jones is pretty good.
I did download it to my Kindle, but I didn't read
I love Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
it.
That is probably one of my 10 favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, Last Crusade is very good. I like Raiders of the Lost Ark, probably my favorite, and then Last Crusade, and then Temple of Doom. But I like all three of them. What?
Mhm. How do you feel about Romancing the Stone?
Mm, I liked those as a kid.
Mhm.
That one, but there's two in it, right? There's Romancing the Stone, and then there's another one.
Uh,
There's a follow up to Romancing the Stone. I don't remember what it's called. Do you? Oh man, there's another like it's an Indiana Jones ripoff movie. What's it called?
The Jewel of the Nile is the sequel.
Oh, yeah, Jewel and I was yeah. I liked one of them.
Yeah, me too.
But no, there was an Indiana Jones like knockoff. It was a British movie. It was man, I can't remember the name of it at all. But I remember the Indiana Jones guy, not Indiana Jones, was in a pot, and he was going to be eaten alive as soup. But he knocks the pot, like he kicks the pot back and forth, and then it rolls down the hill.
This is some sort of Monty Python thing.
It was more slapstick comedy than Indiana Jones was. God, what was it called? It was like JP something something. It was like two initials.
JP Kansas.
Let's see if I can find Indiana.
What you've described so far does not ring a bell for me.
It was on TV a lot.
Are you talking about Yahoo
I,
Serious?
I was way, way wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is it. Alan Quartermain and the Lost City of Gold. I think that's
That does not ring a bell at all.
yeah, definitely. This is the movie. Alan Quartermain and City. This was on TV on like Saturday. But yeah, Dan
Alan
Brown,
Alan what?
Alan Quartermain, and the
Quartermain's
Lost City.
spelled with a Q?
Yeah, Q. Well, no, yeah, Q. Water, Quatermain, Water. I always thought it was Quartermain. I think
Sure.
that's how they pronounce it.
Yeah, this does not look familiar at all.
Oh wow, that
Sharon
was
Stone.
Stone. Yeah, that's it. Exactly. I didn't realize that was Sharon Stone. Yeah, Alan Quartermain. Yeah, this movie was on TV all the time. It's not good. It's pretty stupid. And
James Earl Jones.
I'm gonna bet it does
Doesn't
not
hold
do
up.
well. Does not do well in 2021.
All right, here we go. Series
Say there
ranking.
were some questionable
I'm going to transition
jokes.
our current series ranking. Why is it not trend? Oh, there we go. Top movie series of all times. The first movie series of all time is the Dollars Trilogy, followed by Mad Max, and then John Cazale was also in 3 other movies. Does
Yeah.
the Dan Brown trio find itself in the top 3 movie series of all time? Let's say it at the same time. Let's go ahead and answer the same. 3, 2, 1. No! Absolutely not. These movies are bad. The Da Vinci Code is okay. It's a fun romp. The other 2 movies are bad. Would you, if so? There's like 6 books in this series. If they came out with a new movie from one of those books, do you think you would have any desire to watch it?
I think the only way I'd be interested in watching another Robert Langdon story is if it was like we were just talking about, if it was a prequel. So not Tom Hanks as Robert Langdon before the Da Vinci Code. Like if it was yeah, new actor before all of this stuff happens, I would be interested. If they're just gonna go back to Tom Hanks, no, I'm not.
Yeah,
I have no interest at all.
I would love to see one of these movies not with Tom Hanks, unfortunately.
Yeah, like I said, well, we both said Tom Hanks, great actor. We both like him, but man,
The
he's
Burbs,
he's not good in these movies.
Joe versus the Volcano.
The Burbs.
The Money Pit.
Oh man, Money Pit. Money Pit is great. Money Pit was on my list of five baggers for a little. I took it off.
It is a great movie. I loved that. I probably saw it when, I was whatever, 10 years old or whatever. It was
Oh,
great.
again, another movie that was on TV Saturday afternoon quite a
Uh-huh.
bit. Which actually, now that I say that, I wonder if I've ever seen like a non-TV, like is there a way raunchier stuff in that movie that I just didn't see because it was I only watched the TV version? That
I
might
don't
be
think so.
true.
I don't remember there being a lot of raunchy stuff in the Money Pit.
Oh, but there must be more swearing and
Sure, but
cursing and that kind of
I
stuff.
mean,
But
you're not going to be like, holy shitballs, this is a new movie. It's,
sure, yeah,
yippee yippee ki mother flapper. You're going to be all right.
sure.
All right, now it's time to transition. So that's it for that. We're going to transition
Yes, definitely not on the list.
to the spinning of the wheel. There it is. It's in the middle of the screen. Can't see your face at all anymore. Whatever.
Cool.
Spinning.
Can't see the spinning thing either.
I'm
So let me
spinning.
know. Let me know what happens.
Director's age at time of film. Fuck. Okay, this is going to take a little searching
Yeah,
for
this
me
is gonna take a second for
because
me. So
I actually don't know which. So, for those at home who are curious, I need to pick a series of 4 movies, and Mike needs to pick a series of 3 movies. And
what was the
let's
criteria? Sorry.
director's age at time of film. So we're gonna go. Let's go with the first movie in the series.
Okay.
Which, here's my problem is, I don't know
Why,
which
why do
movie.
we fucking make these stupid categories?
Yes. So the problem is
All right.
I don't know which movie is the first in the series.
Interesting. Well, I know.
Fuck me. Where's the
Weird. Yeah. It's the one. Um. Okay. Interesting. Let's say hypothetically that there might be two directors.
I
What
had I
what
had
what should we do there?
oh, here it is. This is what I want. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. What?
Okay. Uh, yeah, it's a quick math here, real quick. Huh. Okay. All right. Okay. Got his age, but like I said, two directors. One.
Director. Where's the
Oh,
director? Okay.
this is perfect. They were both born in the same year, so it doesn't matter. They're the same age.
Okay.
It was age when the movie was made or
Yes,
released or
or
whatever.
at least as close to as you can get. I
All right.
think
So
The first movie.
Yeah, the first movie for me, two directors, both born in the same year, so they were both the same age when it was made.
Okay.
I'm going by the the year it was released.
Yeah, me too. Close enough. I've got an answer. You got an answer?
Yep.
Go first. You go first.
They were both 40.
Okay. I got 46, I believe.
Okay.
Uh,
So I've got 40 or I've got 80.
40 or 80?
Like I said, there were two directors.
Holy shit.
So
So are you okay?
40 and 40. Yeah, 40.
Okay, you're picking 40.
Yeah.
I'm picking 40. Well, I'm not picking. I've got 46. Did I say 48? 46. 46 is the number.
Yeah. Okay.
So I am most, you are least.
Yes. I
All
also
right.
cannot see any of this. And also, I don't know that this is that important
It's very important.
or necessary.
So important and so necessary. All right. I am most, you are least.
Yes.
Ready?
Yep.
Spinning.
Can't wait. I can't see it, so.
Most least. Fuck! I've been waiting for so long.
But hey, guess what? You're in luck. I am dying to know what the fuck movie, series, set of movies, whatever the hell it is that you have been waiting so long for. I have to know what it is. So I'm picking you
Yes!
because I have to know what in the world it is that you are so
It's
dying to watch.
it's been years, I think. But the next series we are going to watch is called. Let me get a great name for this. Hopefully,
Just let the record show I did win again.
you did
For
win again, which is insane.
ridiculous.
It's the like I won a crazy amount when we first started doing this, and then like
And
you've
it's
just
been me for like 3 years.
it's just insane. So the series we're watching is a series of 4 movies. Should
Yes,
I? Do you want to guess at all?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Let's do this.
so it's a series of 4 movies.
Yeah.
The main actors, there's 2 main actors. It's a duo, let's say, that appear in all 4 movies.
Hmm.
A very, very famous duo. I will tell you, the director of the first movie was 46 at the time of the first movie, which
Apparently.
that movie was released in 1948.
Oh, okay. So my first thought of 48 hours is not.
Nope.
I
Nope.
don't even know if there's 4 of those, but
I don't think so either.
I know there's 48 hours and then another 48 hours, and I think there's at least one more.
Isn't there like
Maybe
48 hours later or something?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, so what you said 48?
1948 was the release of the first movie.
8 was the release of the first.
The director was 46 at the time, so he was born in 1902.
Yeah. Famous duo or pair or whatever.
Yes, the lead actors in all 4 of these movies is a famous duo.
Hmm.
No, it looks like only 48 hours and another 48 hours.
Are there only 2? Really?
Looks like it.
Wow. Huh. Hmm.
They are probably the most or second most famous uh, comedic duo in history, American comedy history.
Sure. Is it Laurel and Hardy?
That would probably be what I would consider to be the most famous.
Okay.
So it's the other one.
So it's Statler and Waldorf?
That's right.
You're
We're,
welcome.
we're watching the Statler and
We're watching
Waldorf
all the Muppet movies.
quintilogy. Wow. How did you know?
All right.
Their most. Do you want me to tell you their most famous comedic routine?
Is it the 2,000-year-old man?
Nope.
I don't think they were. I think Mel Brooks was. Were they around? Mel Brooks and the other guy, whatever his name was.
Mel Brooks and Dunn.
Nope. Yeah. What's their?
Their most famous comedic routine is Who's on First?
Oh, shit. Huh. What are
What's
they
on second?
called? Mhm.
Who's on third? Or whatever.
Oh God, what is their? Oh no.
The end of the four movies we're going to be watching are first, Meet Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
The second movie
What
is.
what are they called?
Good question.
It's just their names. It's that guy and that other guy.
Uh-huh. So first they meet Frankenstein. Next
Don't
they
they meet the
meet.
mummy at some point?
Yes.
Yeah.
They meet the mummy, they meet the Invisible Man, and they meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. All of the Universal monsters.
Yeah, which recently they tried to reboot, and it was an utter failure.
I complete blank. I have no idea what their name is.
Their names are Bud Abbott and Lou Costello.
Oh, Abbott and Costello. Yep. So
Yes!
what are the four movies? Is it all
Frankenstein.
meet monsters?
Yeah, it's Meet Frankenstein, Meet the Invisible Man, Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and Meet the Mummy. I think is maybe.
I think I've seen Meet the Mummy. I think I've seen one of them. I think it was Meet the Mummy, but I don't.
Yeah, the first one is
It's been a
Abbott and
long
Costello
time.
Meet Frankenstein, 1948. The next one is 1951, Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man. Then 1953, Abbott and Costello Meet Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And then in 1955, Abbott and Costello Meet the Mummy. Those are the four.
Yeah, I think I've seen. But that could be sweet. I assume those are on Netflix.
No. But they are available.
Yeah, I would bet that they're pretty easily available.
I'm psyched.
Yeah, no, I mean I did pick a series just for the age thing. But I was 99% sure because I really needed to know what the fuck it was that you were so
It's been so
Excited
long
about.
when I came up. I came across that series as a series. Fucking, it's got to be like 2 years ago at least. And then I had to work my way back to get into three, and then it was oh god, I got my three. Next one, yeah, I didn't even care about the Dan Brown trilogy. Didn't care. I just needed to get back to four, and then I lost again. Brutal. This game. This game is
Yeah,
tough.
I got all the way up to 7.
Uh huh. And that was terrible.
What do you mean? It was Police Academy.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, what's his name? The
DB Cooper.
Nope. The captain that gets his head, the shampoo to his head, he died today or yesterday.
R.I.P.
I forget that guy's name, but look,
Lawrence
Murdoch? No,
Lawrence
not
Lawrence Welk.
no. Mauer? Was it Mauer? Murdoch? Mauer? Something. It's an M name.
Probably.
Captain.
I've
Whatever.
seen several Abbott and Costello films. I don't know if I've seen any of these four though.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure I've seen the Mummy. I almost 100% sure I haven't seen the other 3, but I have seen other Abbott and Costello movies, but
Yeah, Abbott and
not
Costello's good.
not those, not these 4, or well 3 maybe.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Dan Brown trilogy. Not
Read the
good.
books, don't watch the movies.
Or if you have to watch a movie, watch the first one, the Da Vinci Code,
Yes, Da Vinci. Watch the Da Vinci Code,
and that's it.
and then go read a book, you nerd.
Fucking nerds. Later.